Down to Earth Network with your host, Sean Myrie. Please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff on the Down to Earth Network. Yep, gonna talk about the big news. Once again, the biggest pop star in the world, right? Mr. Drake Aubrey Graham. Yep, you know who he is. If you don't know, then I don't know where you've been on Earth. But Drake, had a legendary battle with hip hop artist Kendrick Lamar, right? Kendrick Lamar. The beef been going on for over a year and it continues, especially with this whole lawsuit Drake has put against UMG for defamation of character and other things, right? With the bots and the whole streaming politics. I don't know why Spotify is not involved. Maybe they are. But he has a big album rollout, and it's the Iceman album. He's episode 3 supposedly supposed to drop tonight. Hopefully it does. He might cancel it. You never know, like he done Kai Sanat. But he's no longer partnered up with I think Kick. So this stream should be on his own YouTube channel. So the Iceman, where did he get this idea? People are talking about different characters. One I know of is Bobby Drake, the Iceman from the Marvel Universe comics. You could look it up. It's a superhero from Marvel Comics, right? So, this Iceman stuff. Recently, episode 2 was Born to Me. That was with, what's his name? Central C. That song, Where Is It? We don't hear too much people bumping that track right now. Um, a lot of people, a lot of content makers are talking about this, good and bad, the ones for Drake and the ones for Kendrick. So, the ones for Kendrick are going to criticize, or they're still criticizing Drake for this album, The Iceman. The people who are the Drake stands or the Drake fans are they can't wait for this to drop. They're sweating, they're on their hands and knees for this album. Many content makers they will be talking about it, good or bad. I know one main big one is What's the Dirt. He's been dissecting this whole Iceman series from beginning and even tonight. Guarantee he will be dissecting this and a lot of the Drake stands. I got to talk about this because this is big in the music space, the music media. Um, you know, there's not too much. There is a lot of other things to talk about, but I'm talking about this Iceman album. Since the beef, Drake dropped the 100 gigs, didn't do too good. Dropped a couple singles, do too good. The big star. Um, and recently he dropped Tumaza with his artist Smiley. And what did I miss? He dropped that one. That kind of brought him back into the spotlight. People like bumping that track, obviously, and the one with Central C's. I don't even remember the name. I think it's called Who This or something like that. That one didn't really do too good because of the backlash. I think of Drake saying that English and UK rappers are better than American rappers. So that didn't help. That's not helping Central C right now. That's not helping Central C at all. That song, I think, is on the Iceman album. Where people are waiting for this Iceman album to drop. They cannot wait. Um, like I said, he dropped 100 gigs. No big impact. He done that collaboration album with Party Next Door. It didn't really do as I think he thought it would do, right? No one's really skimming and playing that album a lot. Maybe one, two tracks in the clubs, but it's not really that big of a success. So now this is 3, right? 100 gigs, the collaboration album, and now the Iceman. So this Iceman album, he's supposed to go in. You know, he's going to vicious all in this. Hopefully, he stays away from the hip hop battles, right? Hopefully, people want to hear Drake rap more. I understand that, but he's been doing the diss songs in like "What Did I Miss?" and I think 100 Gigs. He did have one or two tracks dissing people. Kendrick Lamar, he's just chilling from his GNX album, which I don't think was too good either. Hopefully, Drake could kind of make this album better than the GNX album. Uh, my personal opinion, I think the Iceman album Drake is bringing is going to flop. Remember what I said. I think the Iceman album Drake is doing or bringing is gonna flop. He might have one, two hits, but I don't think it's gonna do good. I think this whole campaign, especially that recent interview he done with that girl Bobby Aldoff or whatever her name is, hurt that interview. What he done, right? In regards to the hip hop community, it's not helping him. And for the ladies, right? For the ladies, you could say, oh, he done an interview with a woman, and that should help. But you're gonna lose a lot of the ladies too, Drake. You're gonna lose a lot of the ladies from that interview. That interview was very cringe. That did not. That's not helping the album roll out. It's not helping. I'm gonna call it. You should be on a hip hop platform, even though you called all the content makers who are talking about you losers, right? You should be on a hip hop platform of some with some type of respect. That would help your album roll out. So I'm guessing he's such a narcissist that he thinks that he doesn't need any of that. But look, your 100 gigs flopped. I'm going to call it that collaboration album barely got the attention what you thought it would get. So that's a flop, right? So it just takes one more. One, two, three, and you're out. If this album doesn't do good, you got to go back to to acting for a while. Like you're still doing the acting, but really go back to the acting, right? So everybody's anticipating this episode 3 Iceman to come out tonight with all these little whatever Easter eggs, what people want to call it, clues for if he sneak dissing Kendrick or UMG, what is he gonna say? What is he gonna do? And stuff. Is he gonna talk about the bots? Is he gonna talk about the system in the Iceman album all of a sudden? Yo, this whole thing, what Drake is doing, you are benefiting too with this whole thing when you have to talk when you're talking about UMG's whole their whole operating system. If they were doing anything wrong, they're doing it a long time ago. It's not recently. If they're doing anything wrong, UMG, they were doing this that shit a long time ago. Not just because there was a beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. So this rollout album promo. Will it benefit Drake right now? I like that he had the idea. He has the idea of streaming because he knows that's the evolution of an artist. You can't just put out music anymore. You have to put out some type of content, media, right? So he's smart with that in those regards. You have to do something different. You just can't put out music anymore or a music video. It's a TikTok era, Twitter, Instagram, the list goes on, right? YouTube streaming. He's using his channel probably for this rollout. Will it be successful? I don't think so. I think it's gonna flop because he should include a community that he's excluding right now. It's called the hip hop community, hip hop culture. Drake is very big. He's a pop star, but he does rap. A big majority of his music is rapping.